Hello everyone and welcome to our next video on Node.js, getting up and started running with Node.js. Today we are going to deal with Node Package Manager, which is NPM. Now this package manager helps us to organize the package, to download the contents of a package. Packages are nothing but external libraries or external modules, or simply say external programs that we may incorporate into our existing application and make use of the functionality which is present. So we don't have to always repeat any of the task that is already done by somebody else. It may be a common task, and we may make use of that particular package to incorporate in our application and use them. Node Package Manager manages all the packages worldwide into a central repository where people can go and they can deploy it, that is upload their package, and then others can use it. Now we will just see what is it. We can just type npm, and this is the website name, npmjs.com. It's the authorized by Node.js, which has all the package information. So we can go and we can search for a package in here, and we can make use and install and download that package for us to use. Now, Node.js, as I earlier mentioned, is an open source, a very thriving community where lakhs and lakhs of packages get added every day. There's an exponential increase in the number of packages getting added. So there are a lot of packages. We may not want to use all of the packages, but still there are some packages that very much makes us to write code easier. So let's install a package. We'll go to say this is a folder now, one.js. This is a file present, and we don't have anything apart from that. See, that's one.js. Okay, we'll go to command prompt, and what we'll try to do now is that we'll install an external package using the command npm install, and then give the package name, the module name or the package name. Now, one of the most common packages used in Node.js is expess.js. You would have heard about it. It makes a task of creating web server, managing APIs, and creating APIs very easy. And we will go into that particular how to use that package in one of our later videos. So we'll just give the express. Its name is very simple, express, and it will contact. When you press enter, it will contact the central repository, get all the libraries of Express and also the ones which Express is itself dependent upon. And if node, and it will put all the content in a root folder inside a folder node underscore modules. Now, if the folder is not present already, it will create this particular folder, but it will all our external packages which we have installed will be present in node underscore modules, including the package Express, which is itself dependent upon. Now, we may be using a lot of packages in our application, and somehow we need to manage them. Now, how do we manage them is that there is a file in we can create a file inside a root folder called package.json. Now this package.json has the value of configuration of what the packages which we are using, what are the dependent packages, what is the version number, what is the name of application, a lot of information. But we may not remember all the formatting of how to write this particular file. So let's delete this file and make use of another npm utility. We are here, npm utility called npm init. It will initialize a package.json. Now this will help us give all the information beforehand so that we can write it. So just press npm init inside a folder of application. It's asking the name of the application, so our name is 1. Version by default to 1.0.0, so we can have the same, or we can write any other 0 to 0 to 1, anything. Description. Video. Entry point. It's asking the first program that needs to be called when this application is to be executed, which in our case is 1.js. Yes, that's it. Test command we don't need. Git repository. We can give here the custom GitHub or any other GitLab repository on which our code is there, so that because it has to be open source, people can look into it, see what is it doing. We can give it, or even if in a folder Git is initialized, it will automatically take the Git repository for that Git. Keywords we don't have it right now, so we'll just author. We can give it my name, And license, we can give any license information that we want to associate with our application. So there are open source license available like ISC or MIT. It will create this format and we can say yes, go ahead and do it. Okay, it created this package.json. Let's look at what the content over here. Now it automatically identified that an express module installed in our node_core module. So it has put it under dependencies for expert. Now what if we want to install a new package now? So npm a new package, say bcrypt or this bcrypt. Now when I want to install a new package and also make an entry in package.json, we can just use the option --save. Now what it will do is that it will contact the central repository, get all the files of bcrypt, put it into node_module, and at the same time it will make an entry in under dependencies in package.json so that we may know that we have bcrypt also required for our application. Now this is how it will work. It will go and do it till the time install. I just want to say like this is how it's installing. We see the bcrypt entry is made and its version number is 1.0.2. Now if you there's one more function of npm called npm deploy. Now when we do npm deploy, it will deploy our program which is present onto the central repository for others to use, and we can give it like say 1. So 1, it will be, if the 1 is not obviously pre-existing, one will get created in the central repository and others can download our package using one. We won't show it now because it requires authorization information or login username, but we can go in and do npm deploy when you want to deploy any of our package. That suppose we create a new sorting algorithm that is so useful that others can use it, we can go ahead and deploy the package for others to use that particular sorting algorithm using Node.js. Now this was all about Node.js npm. In later modules we will use the certain external modules like express or others which we discussed, and that's all what we need to know about npm. Others we can get the information from npmjs.com. That's it for today. Thank you. Please press the like button. And also in the next lesson we'll be dealing with web server, like how to create a web server, how to make it get the request and send the response to the client. Okay, please press the like button and subscribe. Thank you.